So tonight we are going to talk about fall-inspired foods. So I've got 3 recipes. The second one is vegan friendly, so it's a sweet potato black bean chili. I'm gonna heat my Dutch oven over like medium-high heat, and I'm adding in about a tablespoon plus 2 teaspoons of olive oil. And if you know me, I've such a baby with onions, so I had to chop up this onion way ahead of time. And the whole house smells like raw onion. So I'm gonna put my onions in here. This is a whole large sweet onion. It does not smell sweet though. And I also chopped up a sweet potato already just to save on time. So the recipe is modified from eatingwell.com. And as you can see here in just a second, I did leave the skins of the sweet potato on. The recipe said to peel it, but the fiber and a lot of the good nutrients are in the skin. So what I did was I just scrubbed it really well. I left the skin on and chopped it really small just so it would cook faster. So I'm just gonna give this a little stir while this is heating up. This recipe serves 4 people, and it's a 2-cup serving. And for each serving, it's about 323 calories. So when we think about our, diabetes plate design, it's a roughly 400 calorie plate. We are adding some veggies in the form of onions. We have garlic, we have tomatoes, and some cilantro. And then protein, we've got black beans. And then for carbohydrate, we've got our sweet potato. So we also have our heart-healthy dietary fat in the form of the olive oil. So we're basically covering the whole plate design, but it's going to be in a bowl. So I was able to represent all the categories of the plate. So this is going to cook for about 4 minutes. And I'm just going to give it, a stir every once in a while. And then we're going to add in our garlic, about 4 cloves of garlic. So I've got that on deck over here. And I just want to show you some of the other seasonings. I'm sure you have this in your pantry, but I have chili powder. So we're going to add in about 2 tablespoons of that. So we'll get that one on deck. And then some ground cumin. So you find this a lot, not only in chili recipes, but also taco recipes. So if you like to make tacos at home, we're gonna add that here. And the cumin is just like a tan color, kind of I don't know how to describe it. It's like a lemony, earthy flavor. It smells, it has a very distinct smell. The ground chipotle chili. So I did not have this on hand. So I'm using this Dano's hot chipotle. It is only 45 milligrams of sodium. Dano's has a new line of items out, ranging from just the original that has a rosemary flavor to it, the hot chipotle, and then just a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Some of you might be kind of salt sensitive, so you're welcome to omit that. The other thing that I did with the black beans, because the recipe does use 2 cans of black beans, as you can kind of see here, I've already opened the cans, drained them, and rinsed them. And this is actually one of your lessons in the app. You save about, or you rinse out about 40% of the sodium from the canned beans. If you want to get the dried beans and rehydrate them yourself, if you have a pressure cooker, or if you have another way of rehydrating your dried beans, by all means do that. But not everybody has time to rehydrate beans, but you are most welcome to do so. All right. So this is getting a little soft here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in the garlic that we talked about already. And we're gonna add in this chili powder. I'm just gonna sprinkle it all over. Oh my gosh, growing up, my grandma would get so angry on the cooking shows when they would just literally just dump it all in one spot. And she's like, you gotta move the seasoning around. So it's just habit now. I move it around because I feel like she'd haunt me from the grave if I dumped all the seasoning in one spot. So
I would love to be able to smell that, Catherine.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. I wish we had smell vision. We got to invent that.
Yeah, it's probably like fall in a pot.
Mm-hmm. Smells so good. All right. So our seasoning is kind of distributed. We're going to cook this for like 30 seconds. And now we're going to add water, about 2.5 cups of water. So there goes our water. And we're going to bring this to a simmer. I just want to give this another scrape at the bottom and on the sides just to get any stragglers. You know, there's some pieces of onion and some pieces of seasoning that are stuck. So everybody in the pool. All right, hopefully this is going to start bubbling a little bit, but I'm going to cover it and we're going to let it simmer for 10 minutes.
We're starting to get bubbles,
a little bit brown.
Full boil.
All right. Here we go.
Little simmer.
Simmer Donna. All right, that's going here. We're going to set our timer for 10. While our meat chili's cooking. All right, the big reveal. Look at that. It has cooked down. We added the water. Yeah, look at how nice that cooked down. It's looking more like a chili now, huh? All right. So now we are going to add the beans. Remember, we rinsed them. We got rid of 40% of the sodium, 2 cans of black beans in here. And then I'm also adding in tomatoes. So I got from, let me see, can't tip that because we're gonna spill, but let me dump this and then I can tip it. I got the just diced tomatoes. You can get the no sodium added tomatoes. You want to keep all the juice in it. So if you're trying to watch the sodium, you can get the no sodium tomatoes. All right, this might seem a little weird, but we're going to add some lime juice. So about 4 teaspoons of lime juice, just to give it a little like brightness, like, hello, I'm here, I'm lime. You're not going to really taste it much. It's just going to help give it a little pop of flavor. All right. And now we're going to bring it back up to high heat. All right. You can also make this ahead of time if you know that tomorrow's going to be a really busy day and you want to make this tonight. I personally love chili and soup that is next day because I like giving it overnight a chance for the flavors to marry together. All right, so now it's simmering for like 5 minutes and it's supposed to be simmering. And then at the end, we're gonna add in the cilantro.